Hey, this is Lauren, Aggressive Credit Repair, with another credit tip. I wanted to talk about Experian Boost. I see so many clients every day, credit reports, and a lot of them, I'd say probably 2/3 of them have some, maybe a little less than that, but the majority of them do have Experian Boost. And I wanted to talk about what my thoughts on Experian Boost. In short, not super helpful for credit. Okay. Um, Very impressed with their marketing on it, though. I mean, they got a lot of people to sign up for it. But let's talk about why I'm not a huge fan. So we're gonna go into my report, and I'll explain um, what details on Experian Boost are lacking that make it super helpful for your credit. Okay. So here we are in my credit reports. It is refreshed this today, and actually my scores took quite a dip because I had a small, higher balance than I normally do on my credit card. I didn't get it paid off as early as I should have. Anyways, I'm going to go into the report and show you some of the details within a line of credit on Identity IQ and how it's important for making up a score and why Experian Boost lacking that doesn't really help you that much. So one moment while I navigate over there. So here we are on my favorite line of credit that exists in the world. I'm a big fan of checking accounts that have a line of credit attached to them. Okay, they call these overdraft protection accounts sometimes. But it's really cool because as long as I don't go in the negative each month, they'll report a zero balance to the bureaus. It's free. And I've had this for 2009. Now, this is important, okay? If you've watched any videos I make, I always talk about ALOA, average length of open accounts. ALOA is important because the longer you've had accounts open, the higher you can have, the more points you can have. This is why you'll never meet teenagers that have 800. They can go out and open up 50 credit cards or a bunch of accounts, but unless those accounts have been open for a long time, they're not eligible for 800. So this is my favorite account because all three bureaus are reporting it. It's been open for a long time, and it's free. Okay, I keep this at zero, and every month they report the balance to the bureaus, and it's a line of credit, so it brings my utilization lower, and pretty awesome. Okay, but let's talk about why I'm bringing this up relative to Experian Boost. So Experian Boost only shows Experian. Okay, Experian is arguably the biggest of the bureaus, so it's good to have extra points with them. But what you don't get is valuable ALOA. Okay, you'll notice it on now I had Experian Boost. I got a cup like 6 points or something like that. But for whatever reason, it just stopped tracking my payment history and then eventually went away from my reports. I have no idea. They got their information from me though, so their marketing ploy for me worked. But so I can't show you what it looks like on my credit report. But what I can tell you is give you an example of what it appears. It look on Identity IQ, which we're looking at now. You would see it just on Experian. These two would be blank, similar to how this one is blank here. And you would see that there's no date that it was open. Okay, so the open date, which goes into the figure of average length of open accounts, or ALOA, is blank. Okay, they have no way to track that. So how are you getting points from it then if it's not calculated into your ALOA, which determines how high your points can be? Well, these little green boxes here, how many of those you rack up just are extra positive payment history and added onto your credit? Okay, so that can be helpful. For some people, extremely helpful. But what's the takeaway here? It's this. Because it's not going to be, who knows how long it'll stay on your account reporting, but you're never going to have it added to your ALOA, which means over the long haul, it's not going to make your credit go up a lot substantially, like 50 points, or allow it to get to that coveted 800 mark. That's not going to be the thing that does it. And then furthermore, it doesn't report on Equifax and TransUnion. Okay, and then if you wind up like me, out of nowhere, all of a sudden Experian sends you an email saying, hey, we no longer can track your payment history. I don't know why. I didn't change anything. And then all that stuff just went away anyway. So I say they got what they wanted from me, because in order to sign up for Experian Boost, you got to sign up for the app, and then you got to give them all your checking account information and everything. And I did all that just to kind of get an experience for it so I could share with my customers. Anyways, takeaway is Experian Boost is fine, but I'm not a huge fan. Okay. If you have any questions about this or want me to look at your report, happy to do it. Get a hold of me. Thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching my dad's credit tip.
Cred tip? Credit tip. Thank you.